Shalom, shalom. Hope everybody is doing well. Uh, I'll be talking about this topic, Jews, the leaders of slavery. And I'll be talking about how this topic is so under-talked. We haven't been taught this in history at all, even in school. We just been deceived uh, in every aspect of history, of Black history, and it shouldn't be like that. But I'm here to show the truth and spread the truth, no matter what. So let's get started, though. So, can the Bible give this topic more clarity? So, let's see what this says here. So, Numbers 24:24. For me, this topic really stuck out. It's identifying the the problem. The people who's uh, the problem in this whole awakening. You know. So let's see what it says here. It says, "And ships shall come from the coast of Chittim, and shall afflict Ashur, and shall afflict Eber, and he also shall perish forever." So I'll be breaking down these names: Chittim, Ashur, and Eber. So it says here. So here, Chittim, those are the sons of Japheth. In real terms, the Khazars, the Jews, the so-called Jews we see today, right? And Ashur and Eber, those are the uh, ancient Hebrew Israelites. Those are the Black Israelites. Uh, that's in the Bible. And but I really want to break down this whole thing. I want to go to the source here, the secret relationship between the Blacks and Jews. I'm pretty sure this is the book because this whole thing is an actual article on the Jewish sources and books. But I'm pretty sure this is the book right here. So the secret relationship between Blacks and Jews, Volume 1 by J and L.T. Levine. It says, with the spread of sugar, cotton, cocoa, and other plantations, the slave ships began to plow these waters, nor can it be said that Jewish traders were absent from this hideous traffic. And it says here, the Jewish Caribbean presence, no foray into the region. With these early Jewish colonists, the economic motivation for the exploitations of millions of Black Africans was introduced to the Western Hemisphere. The strategy seemed simple enough. Wealth would be amassed through a plantation economy driven by sugar cane. The two companion enterprises of trading sugars and slaves were common occupations of Jews in the Middle Ages. So it's basically saying here that Jews were busy in slavery, right? And they were getting money off of us Black people. So, and then it says here, I want to skip down here. It says here, the history of the industry became entwined with the Western migration of the Jews. They were primarily the financiers and merchants, and in a few cases, they were also the plantation masters. Jews from Portugal, Holland, England, and all over Europe advantaged themselves through the domination of the Khmer of these island regions, particularly in sugar. I don't know if I'm butchering that word, but yeah. But this is basically saying that these Jewish people, they were dominating uh, in slavery. They were the main merchants uh, over all these regions, and they were just making money off us Black people while we get nothing but beatings and no food, no nothing. So I want to go over here. Let's see what the next page says. So it says here, this is the other page. This is basically the bottom. And it says, Jewish slave traders procured Black Africans by the tens of thousands and funneled them to the plantations of South America and throughout the Caribbean. I want to skip down here. I'm not going to read everything, but you can read it yourself by pausing the video. But I'm going to read down here. Jewish merchants played a major role in the slave trade. Jewish merchants played a major role, not a little role, not slave owners, but a major role. Why? Because they were the top investors in slavery. They were the top merchants. They were the top everything in slavery. So it says here, in fact, in all the American colonies, whether French, British, or Dutch, Jewish merchants frequently dominated. Dominated. So let's go here. I want to really go on this, and this isn't even the end of this. I want to go here to this page right here. Clan leader here hiding the secret of his Jewish origin. Yes, there were Jewish KKK. Half of all that KKK were Jews. That's why they always had masks on their face. You see what happened to this guy? He took off his mask and he went to jail, right? So half of the KKK were Jews, right? Hanging black people, lighting them on fire, and who knows what else they did, eating slaves on the ships and whatever. So it says here that clan leader with Jewish origin, right? And it says here, this is actually a New York. Hold on, let me zoom in here. This is actually a New York. This is a New York article that you can actually find on their page. It's still on there. It's the newspaper from 1965. And this is saying here that says here, this is on their site. So if you don't believe me, this is literally on their site, and it was on the newspapers at that time. This was a big deal at that time, and still is. It says here, a 28-year-old Queensman, Daniel Burrows, was identified on October 20th as the Grand Dragon of the Ku Klux Klan. So this is basically saying that he was the leader of the KKK, and pretty much he was the leader of the Jews, right? Because half of the KKK was Jews. That's why they always hid their face in whatever they did. So this is on their website. If you don't believe me, you can go check it out yourself. I'll be beginning to wrap up this video. So if you like the video, hit the like button. If you dislike it, it still helps out either way. Hit that dislike button, and hope you all enjoyed, and see you in the next one. Shalom.